Well, today I'm gonna, there's Bamford Ridge up there. I'm gonna go along Snake Pass again because I really enjoyed that, and I hope the weather is a bit better for visibility. But when I get to Glossop, I'm then going to turn north and go up towards Huddersfield, and then I'm going to come back past last of the summer wine area before returning back to the campsite. But I'm going to go also through a moor there if I can, but there is a shut road. Don't know what's going to happen, but we'll find out. If I can get round it, do something. But today hopefully it'll be a bit better visibility than yesterday. But tonight there's very, very heavy rain coming in, and all tomorrow. Now factor in I'm in a tent, don't laugh. My campsite I think will look like Lady Bower Reservoir. They're talking about 30 millimetres of rain up here. Now I don't think that's much, is it? Is it? But I'll worry about that after today. Today I just intend to enjoy my northern loop. Stick with me and you'll see some of the bits up north. Snake Pass, here I come. Looking forward to doing this again. I'll only show you a few highlights of it so it doesn't bore you, but it didn't bore me when I went round here. It just starts here. Today with better visibility and a bit of sun. I know it's all going to close in later in the day, but I consider myself fortunate to be able to add this to my second loop. I love the climb up to the summit. I was thinking about it, 50 mile an hour, that's what you're limited to. I know a lot of people would like to go a lot faster, but I've just gone past some sheep in the road round the corner. You wouldn't want to fly around there and find sheep, would you? I think it's in your interest to be a bit cautious around here. Just endless wow along this Snake Pass. If you get the opportunity, nip here and do it. I've put it off for a long time thinking that it might be too much traffic. Stunning, isn't it? I'll put the camera back on. What a difference a day makes. Retirement gives you a lot of freedom. All we want is a long retirement, but nobody knows how long that'll be. But it'd be nice to be doing this for a few years, wouldn't it? Just poodle off with your tent every now and then. A form of escapism, good for your mental health. Call it what you like, it's just bloody good fun. A lot of work, but look at the rewards. Well, I've just come out of Glossop. I'm on Woodridge Head Road and I'm going north. Breezy up here being so high. Don't know what I'm going to find. Looking forward to the experience. Huddersfield, here we come. All through the back roads, hopefully. Reservoir down there. Look at that hill of colour. The old road is. Now that's pretty. Now I've been racking my brains to what the name of that reservoir is. Torside Reservoir, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. And I'm going up to a summit. Hope there's a good view. That's why I'm going there. Hope they don't let me down. See, I'm trying to avoid all the busy roads, like down there. Seems absolutely full of lorries, that road. Beautiful scenery all through here. Even if you're on those big busy roads, I should imagine they go into the distance and still give you good views. Well, I'm going this way. That is just wow. It's like you can see waterfalls down in the bottom. That is impressive. I'll stop and take a picture. Oh, it's happening all over again. I think I know someone who'd do a panorama here. I'm going up that hill over there. Might be another viewpoint up there. But you could do a 360 here easily. Look how dark that hill is over there, or mountain or ridge. What a difference it makes in and out of the sun. Make the most of the good weather. Time to move on. I'm going right up into the clouds now. Haven't seen too many cars on this route, which is quite pleasant. Means I can slow down and have a look. Probably lucky that it's not thick fog. I can't see a thing. You can see up that mast there, a little bit higher, it's right in the clouds. This is not a bad route at all. Holm Valley. That's where I am. I think I'm going to stop there and take another picture. I can feel it coming on. Commemorating the coronation of King Charles III, 6th of May 2023. I presume we're here. Over there's Leeds, Huddersfield, Halifax. What a view. Looks like they catch their water. Reservoirs everywhere. Now that does look a menacing cloud. Let's hope there's not much rain in it, but it looks a bit troublesome. For the view going down this hill, the wind ripping through up here. I suppose it rips through the hills and over them. None of the trees seem to exist in the sheltered dips. Very pretty though. Oh. What are the places I say you can do this route? Just stick them in your sat nav. How do they get out? We're in somebody's garden now. Good luck to them. I love their vegetables. The herbaceous borders. Now this is Field Head Lane, and it cuts through the countryside, which is the route I've chose, and I think it does just that. It'd be very easy to miss, so start looking for a left turn back there. It'd be a little one. You wouldn't want to come around here with your superbike. Might end up tasting hospital food. Sweet as. Got to take a picture. Shame they locked that off. I suppose that's to stop people falling down and dying. Wouldn't be the end of the world, would it? Be nice to go over and have a look. Well, the wind's dropped. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But I like it calm. I like it now that big cloud's shoved off out the way. On to the next. Look at that for an old-fashioned inn. You can imagine the old horses in the old days coming up to it. A lot of character of these places. Now that's what you call a hill start. Now I don't know if you can see that with the camera, it's a long way away. See the tower up on the hill? You might not be able to see it. But we might have a better view on my return journey. Now this is the outskirts outskirts of Huddersfield. Now you might see the tower in front now. Can you see it up on the hill? The sun keeps coming out, going in. I'm getting a mixed bag, but still dry. Castle Hill has a tower, a Victorian tower, built what was on an old Iron Age fort site. Now this is a viaduct at Huddersfield. The big bugger, really big. I came this way and back, so I see it in the tower. Now this is a very big viaduct because I came up right over that side and it goes right across to this side. That is not a little viaduct. Well, skirting round Huddersfield, not only is it very green, it's absolutely covered in cameras. Here's another one, speak of the devil. They're everywhere. They don't intend for you to do any speed round here whatsoever. Now all round here are cameras absolutely everywhere. Now you could go round Huddersfield and lose your licence. Now what I don't understand is I went through one bit that was 20 mile an hour, I did 20 mile an hour. Cyclists were running past me like I was standing still. Doesn't apply to them, they've got no number plates, there's no control. What's the point of us doing 20 if they go herring through there? How does any of that work? Answers on a postcard, please. Now I had to come here. It's just off the main road. Now can you remember old Nora Baffy up there hanging the washing out, can you? An old compo down the bottom and Foggy and Clegg. This is the film set of where Last of the Summer Wine was. And this is the pub where they used to do a lot of the filming. And probably quite a lot of beer consumed. Looks a nice little place. I'm about 5 minutes outside of Huddersfield and straight away you're rewarded with this sort of scenery. It's a very nice circular route up here and back. And I can't believe it, they're in the speed camera for a change. Doesn't seem right, somehow. Now I'm sure I've just seen on a sign back there, Barnsley. Now this is not how I pictured Barnsley. I'm on my way towards Sheffield, but I'm not going to go into Sheffield. I'm hoping to turn off across the moors. Looking forward to that. This looks like a Roman road. I think they call this the Trans-Pennine route. I think it's quite popular with people coming down here. It'd be ideal for cruisers, these straight roads, wouldn't it? Nice looking gap. I'll tell you what, it must be worth a few bob because they haven't got a bad view, you know. That ain't a bad view, is it? Not at all. They've got their own little reservoir or pond in the back garden, haven't they? Love it. Well, cafe, here I come. I wonder if he does the garden himself or whether he's got a gardener. What do you reckon? Lovely up through there, isn't it? Different, no plug hole, just roars down the side here. Had to look, got to be done. Well, this is what flows out of the reservoir I've just looked at. It comes down and along here. Be nice to have your old pad right next to it and watch the old water go down, wouldn't it? The other side, the road's just as nice. They can sit in their back garden with their seats with the river right next to them. Idyllic location round here. Well, I've just turned off by the ye old mustard pot inn, and this should cut me right the way through the heathland, if I've got it right. It already looks very promising. Not a big road. Had to slow down here just for the view. Silly steep, but what a view. What a view. Love this. The odd car, nothing too serious, but I'm not exactly sticking to the main roads. Reservoirs everywhere. I think every village has got a reservoir up here. It's as challenging up as it is down. Fun though. Lots of grit down in the bottom to watch. Now if you want to do this road, it's called Mortimer Road, and it should end up going all across the heathland, which I think it's going to do. All of the ground round here is soft and it sort of slips and slides. You can imagine that was one lump once and it's all just eroded away, much like their roads in Mantor. This route keeps giving with lovely views. Lovely views. I can see why they said unsuitable for large vehicles. Glad it is. Just stopped again to look at the views rather than just sail past them. Soon be back in Kent, which would be a shame. Lovely part of the world. After Reservoir around here, but I suppose it lends itself to it. There's so many valleys they can easily dam up. I bet you could walk round all of them. Terrific tourist area. I think this is called the Strines Moor. It's the odd spit in the air, but it's really warm, close, stormy. But what a place to ride round. Bleak up here. Reminds me a bit of Scotland. So open, so large. The roads could do with being better though. I've now decided, because I've got time, I'm gonna ride past all the reservoirs because I can. Each one, I should imagine, flows into the other. That's what it looks like. Now Derwent Dam at the end, I'm particularly interested in that one because that's the one where the dam busters practiced before they went over to Germany. Breathtaking scenery, isn't it? Even on an overcast day, you wouldn't regret coming. No regrets at all. Imagine how nice this would look with the sun out. Well, I think Derwent Cafe is going to get my custom, you know. You can hire bikes. I bet that'd be nice, riding all along those paths. I bet you even have to pay to be here. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, this is Derwent Dam. As you can see, it's not full or running. It's a big old dam. I think Wednesday, when it rains, that'll be in full operation. At the moment, it's a very calm place. Just had a nice pasty and a cup of tea at the cafe at the entrance to the place. I wanted to walk and have a view from the top, but they bloody shut it. Bollocks. Just had to stop here to look at the beautiful view. So much water here attached to Lady Bower and all the others. Beautiful. Now, because I'm getting round quite well and it's not raining yet, I can hear the steam train alongside me somewhere. I'm doing the Edale loop. It's what I wanted to do tomorrow, but I don't somehow think that that'll be an option if it's chucking it down. So even if I have a late day, the Edale loop is what I'm going to do. This takes you into the little village of Edale, not far from Castletown and Hope. It's definitely an attractive little route. Cattle and sheep, not much else. Perfect. Now I'm the other side of Madden Tor, and the steam track is all alongside of me here. That's why I could hear it back there. Riding round here for a couple of days hasn't been hard work at all. It's been an absolute pleasure. It was a last minute thing, which I've been planning to come up here for ages. So glad I've done it. Enjoying the camping. I'll let you know about the wet part. Just stopped for a leg stretch. Just watching the tractor go up and down the hill. The noise from all the sheep, it's immense. They're like this next to my campsite. Didn't keep me awake. It's a natural sound. Even it sounds like someone's trying to strangle them. What a beautiful area. The whole area. Really pleased I've done this loop. There's lots and lots of scenery worth seeing around here. Didn't see the steam train. Gutted. Might only run at the weekends, I don't know. But this is the sort of place you can come out here and you're just on your own. Steep, climbing well. Well, might get a good view. Couple of pictures. Definitely steep. This alone makes it worth coming up here. Definitely does. You want good suspension for their roads, trust me. Good spot there for a view. Should have stopped and took a picture. I did have to stop. The views are just silly good up here. Like being in my own little world. Big basin down in there. All farmland. They're very lucky to live in this sort of idyllic landscape. These walkers are going to be absolutely knackered by the time they've done all this. They're not flat, these hills. Can't believe this place. So much to see. It's a shame I'm not up here for a week. I think I'd find places to go. Better view. Must be Bamford Bridge again. From a different angle. Thank you very much for watching. I really enjoyed my time up here and I will definitely be coming back. And as for riding home, there was a lorry broken down, it rained cats and dogs, it took me 6 hours to get back because I had to do a big detour. I was soaked. Does it matter? Not at all.